Hello YouTube, this is Silver AG99 and today I have a quick video on how to save money to buy silver. So if you had seen my video, my first video, I explained that I started to budget some money to purchase silver, and I'm going to explain how I did it. Now there is no magic bullet here, there's no system that I did. I just looked at some certain things and was able to figure out how to be able to buy silver. So let's get started. So let's see, the first thing here, first thing you need to do is write how much money you make a month. And you want to put it down because once you see it visually, then you can understand it. And if you can see how much money you're bringing in, you might be surprised and realize I'm not really using the money efficiently. The next thing you really want to do is write down your expenses. Write down everything you're spending money on, your rent, your food, everything that you can see that is going out of your pocket to someone else. And finally, this is the hard part. You want to compare the two and see what you can cut. And that is kind of difficult because when you're looking at it, it can become overwhelming and say, I have nowhere to cut. But you really have to think out of the box. Think what you're doing. Think which habits you have and where you can save. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of what I did. So my first example was I would go to work. After I've done work, I might stop by the coffee shop, or during lunch, after lunch, I would go get a coffee. Now, coffee 3 times a week, average cost was like $3.25. So a total for that would be $9.75. The next thing is, man, I'm not a morning person. I would wake up late and the alarm would go off, and the next thing I knew, I was in my car driving to work, and I would be stopping at one of these fast food restaurants to get morning breakfast. Now, morning breakfast, I wasn't ordering off the dollar menu. I was ordering, the whole meal with the hash brown, the large coffee or the large specialty coffee and the breakfast sandwich and all that. And that was averaging me $5 per visit. And I was doing that 3 times a week because I just wasn't preparing myself. And so a total of that was $15 a week. Finally, the other thing I was noticing that I was doing was once a week I would go out and have lunch. I would go to Subway. I would go not Subway, but I would go to a fast food restaurant or a restaurant, and I was buying myself lunch, and that was averaging $8. And in some cases, when we went to not a fast food restaurant, it would be more. But I thought that the average would be $8. So if you take those totals for just 1 week and you add them up, they come out to be $32.75. Now you take that times 4, it gives you a total for the month of $131. So you can see where I cut costs and stuff. Another thing, for the coffee thing, it was easy for me. I bought myself a thermos. I make my coffee in the morning now. I pour the coffee in there. It stays warm all day long. And since I'm getting up in the morning to make my coffee, I'm not buying breakfast out anymore. I'm eating breakfast at home. And believe me, it's a lot cheaper to eat breakfast at home than to go to a fast food restaurant. And I just wouldn't forget my lunches. I'd take my lunch every day and I would eat leftovers or take a sandwich or something like that. So even though I cut the cost of going out to purchase it, there was still some cost, but I was still enough to save money, at least $131 a month. Spot price as of today, which is today's 4/6/2017, is $18.49. Let's see what we can buy with $131. So I can actually go out right now, go to a website, and I can buy 5 1-ounce silver American Eagle bullions for $104.68. And that's free shipping, because most of the places that I buy from, if you're spending over $100, it's free shipping. Let's see what else I can buy. I can buy 6 1-ounce silver bars of Amex for $117.24, and I can buy 6 1-ounce silver rounds Buffaloes for $115.92. Now, if you look at this, you're looking at, in 1 year total, you're going to have, if you're buying the silver American Eagles and the spot stays around that price, you're looking at 60 ounces of silver for 1 year. After 5 years, you'll have over 300 ounces of silver. Oh, well, no, you'll have actually 300 ounces of silver to be exact. If you're buying the bars or the rounds, you're going to get 72 ounces a year and close to 360 ounces in 5 years. Now, that's nothing to laugh about. That's actually a nice little stack. And this is saving for your future. I mean, this is something that you're going to have that you can keep, and you know, when you go to retire or when you need something as an emergency fund, it's something that you have that you can actually go, you know, sell real quick, take the money and use it as an emergency fund. And in reality, all it is you're saving, you know, what did I say, $32.75 a week to do this. So I encourage you guys to look at your budgets, look at where you can save monies. Not everybody's like me. Not everybody goes out and gets coffee 3 times a week. Not everybody goes out and gets breakfast 3 times a week at a fast food place, or has lunch out a week. I understand that people are on tight budgets, but that's what I was able to look at your cable bill. Call up and see if you can get cheaper cable. Shop around for car insurance. Every year I call up and I make sure that I can get the cheapest car insurance I can, you know, within the standards of what I want for my car insurance. There's a lot of ways to cut costs. There's a lot of ways to get sale. Call up your cable and tell them, hey, I've been with you for 2 years and it's too expensive. Can you give me the new person deal? So I hope this helps. I encourage you to go ahead and start stacking silver. Find a way to do it. And if you can't get to that $131 a month, you know, if you get to $100, it's still, you know, you can look right here. If I knock off one of the silver bars, it's close to $100. You know, I just encourage you to stack. I hope this was informative for you. If you liked the video, please like, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.